Hey, everybody. Musha the Scribe, sending all light, love, and healing energy to all the celestial beings of the cosmos. This right here will be a quick update on current events. Let's talk about what's going on out in the world right now. As they call it, sky phenomena is at its peak right now. And it's being seen by so many people in all countries. And it's gotten to the point where they've started talking about it on different news outlets like CNN and other news outlets have been covering, UFOs and different sky phenomena and things like that. You see how they try to, we all been talking about the red iron oxide dust in the atmosphere for the past probably 4 or 5 months. Shout out to Kalai, because he was right, completely right about that whole situation. And y'all see how they tried to finesse it this week and say, oh, we're expecting red dust from the Sahara Desert to cross across, all the oceans all the way over here to America, and we're going to get hit with it and everything. Nah. Thanks to certain brothers on here, we already knew that it was red iron oxide dust, from the atmosphere. And beings of melanin, it is going to supercharge you. A lot of people, as you've seen, have already been affected in different ways, such as their consciousness expanding or increased violence. A lot of people been opening up cans of whoop ass on these police and other beings, here lately. And it's not just because of the protesting and rioting. It's because there's a chemical imbalance going on within everyone that's affecting people differently right now due to the UV radiation that's coming from the sun, as well as the red iron oxide in the atmosphere that's hitting everybody. So people are turned up right now, mentally and physically, emotionally and spiritually. It's going down. I've seen a lot of videos of places that used to be desert are now becoming oceans. The oceans are starting to replenish these deserts and places that haven't seen water in decades, for real. I thought that was pretty cool. The earth, the heartbeat of the actual heartbeat of the earth, what they like to call the Schumann and everything, has been going crazy. And it's reading on the charts, it's looking like contractions, like, the rebirth of the planet, for real, the new earth. That would be a good analogy for that, for real. That's what's going on. Things are changing, right before our eyes. Personally, I've seen a lot of rainbows. I caught one on camera for y'all the other day after, right before we did our meditation. Seen a lot of rainbows. I've seen a lot of cardinals as well, super bright red cardinals flying around and things. And things are changing, man. Nature is going full force right now and is upgrading and repairing itself. Seeing more wild animals. The state of the market is still tore up, and they're giving a lot of money out right now between stimuluses and unemployment and things of that nature. And I personally believe it's because they're trying to repair the system that's already crashed. That's because we've never seen it. Like, when in our history have y'all, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, when in our history or our lifetimes can you just pull up and be like, hey, they've been giving out money? To my knowledge, that shit hasn't happened since like the Great Recession and all that, for real. But please correct me if I'm wrong. But that whole situation is super suspect, with all this digital money getting put out and checks and things like that. What else is going on that I've came across? The UV radiation level is back up again. The Schumann resonance, I told y'all, the calm before the storm, everything chilled out for a couple days, and then in a blink of an eye, it turned all the way up, for real. So that's what's going on with the current events, that I've seen thus far. I'm sure there are more. I'll do a little more research and get back to y'all with probably another update on current events tomorrow. But that's what I've seen, throughout the week and the last few days and whatnot. But yeah, it's sending all light, love, and healing energy to the celestial beings of the cosmos. Mad love.